Hi guys, Bob from Clamshell Creations. I wanted to do a quick video and share my thoughts and some secrets, if you want to call them secrets, on making cheap earrings. And when I say that, I don't mean cheaply made. They're just cheap to make, and there is a difference. So, I do shows every weekend almost, and I got to guarantee that half my revenue that I get in is from earrings. If I do a show, say I do $2,000, I can guarantee that almost half of that money is going to be from earrings. And, I sell some higher end stuff and some higher end earrings, and some of that does go towards that. But I'm talking about $20 earrings, something that you can buy cheap, make cheap, and sell for $20. At least that's what I sell them for. And I'm telling you, people buy them. And they're simple. They're very simple to make and cheap to make. So, and what I'm talking about basically are beads. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, they all have sales on these bead strings. And what I do is, like, most of my stuff's beachy, so I like using anything beach related, abalone, any kind of shell. And there's tons of beads with those properties. So I'll show you an example, like these guys here. Now these are little shell leaves. They have a nice little iridescence to them, and they got that shell look. And these are simple. I just basically cut them off the string. I drill the holes a little bit bigger, and I put my hardware on, and bang. I mean, you've got a nice pair of shell looking earrings, and somebody's going to pay 20 bucks for these. I sell them all the time. And this string I got on sale, and I think the string cost me like $6, $7, something like that. It makes 3 pairs of earrings, so that's $60 from this one string. And I use sterling silver for my hardware. I still like trying to make quality stuff, and some people are allergic to certain things, so I found that, I almost do everything in sterling silver as far as earrings. So I feel like you could charge that little bit extra, if people know they're getting sterling. But there are just a ton of beads that you can buy on the cheap. When they're on sale, that's the time to buy them. You get them half off. These little abalone beads here. I cut the little rings off on the bottom. I grind them down with my Dremel tool, and I have a little stone wheel. I grind those little nubs down and put my hardware on, and bang, it's 20 bucks again. I mean, it's just, some of these strings, I got these little abalone crosses. Same thing. Just cut that little ring off on the bottom, grind it down. I put my hardware on there, and I'll sell them for 20 bucks. And again, there's 2, 4, 6, there's 7 on this one. So if you bought 2 strings, I mean, that's 7 pairs of earrings for, I think if they're on sale, they're like $6, something like that. So for $12, you made 7 pairs of earrings. And of course, 7 times 2, that's $140 just on that one style. Now, your earpieces, I buy mine in bulk from a jewelry supply store. And if I buy enough of them, I can get them for like $3 a pair. And I use leverbacks is what I like to use. So, you're talking $4 a pair, basically. And on a $20 sale, I mean, that's, $16 in your pocket. And that's what it's all about, is making money, right? And these are very little work. It's just, it takes, 5 minutes, to cut those rings off, grind them down, put your hardware on, and you're done. Now, if you're using sterling, or if you're using stainless steel, or like a silver plate, or just a basic ear wire, you might not be able to get that $20 mark. You might be at 10 or 15, but you're still making money either way. But for me, I like using sterling, and I still want to have quality. And there's just tons of them out there that you can do that with. These are a big seller for me. These are my mermaid tails, which I did a separate video on those. They have a nice little sparkly shimmer to them. And the same thing, I cut the little rings off in the bottom of the tail there. I grind them down, my hardware, and 20 bucks. And they actually use these little filler pieces on the mermaid tails. You only get like 4 on a string, but then you also get like 3 or 4 of these, which are little starfish on with a background. So I do the same thing. I cut the bottom off and I grind those down, and I've sold these for 20 bucks. I mean, you know, it's hard to beat, and it's minimal work. And, you know, if you're not doing it, you should. That's all I can say. It's easy money. You know, and I do shows every weekend, so I'm out there. I get it. If you're not doing shows and things like that, then you're not really serious about, you know, making money as far as doing jewelry. But these are just simple ways. Here's another one. I found these this past weekend. They're little dragonflies in a glass bead. And the same thing, just cut the bottom off, grind it down, you know, smooth it out, and put your hardware on there, and, you know, 20 bucks all day, easily. And there's tons of them out there. So it's really up to your imagination. But I just wanted to share this because I don't know how many people do it. I don't see a lot of people in my shows, you know, doing it, if at all. So, and I know I can't be the only one, but, you know, the whole point is to make money. And if you can make money with a nice quality bead and quality earpieces at $20, you know, it's hard to beat when it costs you $3 or $4 to make. So something to consider, you know, if you're doing shows and making jewelry, I would consider it very heavily because, again, earrings outsell everything that I make. I guarantee almost half my revenue was always from earrings. So think about it. And if you're not doing it, you should be. But thanks for watching. Look for some videos coming up for some silversmithing things I'm going to do. But yeah, I mean, I hope it helps you out and, you know, get out there and make that dollar. So thanks for watching.